Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with me, SUCHITRA Rajkumari. We have the headlines first. Myanmar President Min Aung Hlaing assures Prime Minister Narendra Modi that its territory won't be used against New Delhi's security interests. Joint Tribes Council Manipur JTCM announces immediate lifting of total emergency shutdown imposed across Zeliangrong region. MP Dr. Angomcha Bimolakoijam inspects Lamlai PHC, exposes dilapidated infrastructure and inadequate healthcare facilities. And Home Minister Govindas Konthausam visits District Hospital Bisnupur to inspect proposed upgradation of healthcare facility from its existing 50-bed capacity to modern 200-bed hospital. And now we have the news in a bit more detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Myanmar President Min Aung Hlaing held wide-ranging talks in New Delhi, during which the Myanmar leader assured that his country's territory would not be allowed to be used against India's security interests. The assurance came during Min Aung Hlaing's 5-day visit to India, his first since assuming office following Myanmar's recent parliamentary election. The two leaders reviewed cooperation in sectors including trade, defense, energy, health, education, connectivity, and emerging technologies, while also stressing the need to expedite key projects such as Kaladan Multi-Modal Transit Transport Project and India-Myanmar-Thailand Trilateral Highway. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri said Prime Minister Modi raised concerns over armed groups operating near India-Myanmar border and impact of cross-border insurgency, military operations and refugee movements on communities in India's northeastern states. The leaders also discussed Myanmar's peace and reconciliation process, with Modi reaffirming India's support for Myanmar's sovereignty and territorial integrity, while emphasizing dialogue and inclusive engagement. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval also met Min Aung Hlaing to discuss bilateral relations and regional security, with both sides reaffirming their commitment to strengthening cooperation for regional stability, connectivity, and economic growth. Now, Joint Tribes Council Manipur JTCM announced immediate lifting of total emergency shutdown that had been imposed across Zeliangrong region. In a statement issued on June 2nd, JTCM expressed gratitude to the people of the region for their solidarity, discipline, and participation during the shutdown, stating that their collective efforts helped strengthen demand for justice. However, the council urged public to remain vigilant, saying it would continue to closely monitor developments regarding the 6 Naga civilians who have remained missing since May 13. JTCM alleged that the 6 were abducted by refugees from Lailon Vaifai Kuki village in collusion with Kuki narco-militant groups and demanded their immediate and safe release. The council warned that it reserves the right to reimpose shutdown or take further action if missing civilians are not returned safely, asserting that justice will only be achieved when 6 individuals return home. Now, Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomcha Bimolakoijam inspected the Lamlai Primary Health Center (PHC) in the Lamlai Assembly constituency today, exposing the dilapidated state of the government healthcare facility. During his visit, the MP exposed deep concern over the subpar conditions and critical infrastructure failures hampering the center. He discovered that the facility's X-ray machine had been non-functional for the past 6 months, alongside severe water leakage in the staff restrooms. Compounding these issues, the main approach road leading to the health center was also in a deplorable condition. Now, Home Minister Govindas Konthaujam visited District Hospital Bisnupur to inspect the proposed upgradation of healthcare facilities from its existing 50-bed capacity to modern 200-bed hospital. The minister was accompanied by DC Bisnupur Pooja Elangbam and senior officials from various departments. During the inspection, officials briefed the minister on the infrastructure requirements and other measures necessary for the proposed expansion. Reaffirming the government's commitment to strengthening healthcare infrastructure, Govindas Konthaujam stated that the project would enhance access to quality medical services for the people of the district. He noted that the initiative aligns with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of one district, one medical college, and urged all concerned officials to work with sincerity and professionalism to ensure its successful implementation. The visit was also attended by SP Bisnupur and representatives of various civil society organizations. Now, a petition seeking intervention in the alleged abduction and hostage-taking of Naga tribal civilians in Manipur has been acknowledged by National Commission for Scheduled Tribes. Submitted by Asim Roshan of Mayang Imphal, the complaint invoked Article 338A of the Constitution and urged the Commission to inquire into reports that around 20 civilians from Konsakul village in Kangpokpi district were allegedly abducted following an ambush near Kotzin Kotlen area on May 13. The petition alleged that while 14 hostages, including women and a minor child, were later released, 6 persons remained missing for a substantial period. In its response dated May 23, the Commission acknowledged receipt of the complaint, highlighting alleged violations of the constitutional rights and safeguards guaranteed to scheduled tribes, including right to life and property, personal liberty under Article 21. It sought an independent inquiry, action against those responsible, measures to secure safety of the reported hostages, and relief and rehabilitation for the affected families. Native People's Committee Manipur NPCM convener Asang Kasar has called for removal of Assam Rifles from Manipur, immediate abrogation of suspension of Operation Sioux agreement with Kuki armed groups, and NRC updation. He made the demand during Native People's Convention on the theme Unified Response, organized by NPCM at Makhan village in Kangpokpi district. Retired IAS officer K. Timothy Zimic, Manipur University Law Department HOD Dr. Y. Premananda, demographer Dr. R.K. Narendra, and Indira Gandhi Tribal University Assistant Professor Homen Thangjam attended the convention as resource persons. Jurist Abon Mai and Asem Princess served as moderators, while Chabungbam Birendra and Miba Hungyo were the rapporteurs. Representatives of civil society organizations from both hill and valley areas, Maira Baibis, village chiefs, and intellectuals also attended the program. Now, addressing the gathering, Asang Kasar said peace could be restored in Manipur only if external aggression is stopped, Assam Rifles are removed from the state, and Sioux agreement with Kuki armed groups is scrapped. He stated that the convention was held at Makhan village as Kangpokpi district belongs to the Naga community. Referring to the 6 Nagas who remain untraced, Kasar challenged the statement of Home Commissioner that the 6 Nagas were merely traceless, alleging that they were kidnapped in full public view. He warned that the situation could escalate if they are not released, while expressing hope that their safe return would help ease tensions.
Su abrogation tauba, Assam rifle remove tauba, lotokba, ahum subada NRC updation tauba haibase, masida, masi mayamna, mandate to PB the kanda, akoi, taboina. Court the chapayabra chakani, women rights the chapayabra chakani, taboina, pantoninga habiki, maruwebo pandam da, akoi ngasi, pambani. Manipur the legacy, akoki tamakta, yamna problem way, maram the way, neutral the maintain tau, the neutral the late, Michan Kairaga, ngasi, Assam rifle the problem create taubayam like. Aduna, akoi Manipur the peace lehalasi. External aggression singna ona tenabase akoi masinga thukse hairadi ngasi Assam rifle se akoi hana lothogadabani maramdi moi lebe ki artha se leitre akoi civil singda onsan laga moi disturb piraga leire.
Now, astrophysicist Dr. Ronaldo Laishram has expressed optimism that his team's newly discovered proto-cluster, the Loktak proto-cluster, could directly bridge the universe with Manipur's iconic Loktak Lake. He was speaking at a reception ceremony held in his honor at the Naurem Sanajawbo Public Library Hall in Kanchipur. The event, organized by the National Research Center NRC Manipur, was graced by retired Professor Dr. S. Dorendrajit, former Dean of the School of Mathematical and Physical Sciences at Manipur University, Thangal Yumnamcha, a PhD scholar from the Department of Life Sciences, Botany, and NRC President Thongam Ajit. Speaking further, Ronaldo stated that the groundbreaking discovery was recently published in the prestigious, globally recognized journal called the Astrophysical Journal Letters. He said that Manipur's Loktak Lake will remain permanently associated with the cosmic structure on the international stage. Elaborating on the discovery, the researcher explained that a proto-cluster is an early, primitive stage of a galaxy cluster that popularly referred to as City of Galaxies by astronomers. He noted that the newly discovered proto-cluster has existed for 12.6 billion years and was named after Loktak Lake's floating biomass, as the cluster structure closely resembles those unique natural formations.
The universe is 13.8 billion years old. And then, Manipur, universe is the Manipur history, Manipur identity, Manipur civilization. We don't want them to lock up because someone will come to the lock up with someone else forward. Lock up is the light in the middle of Manipur when I use it. And when I think Mammy side and lock up into him.
Meanwhile, NRC President Thongam Ajit praised Ronaldo for his great discovery and its linkage to the soil of Manipur. He also encouraged him and other Manipuri youths to excel in the global arena so that the state's name could shine on the global stage. Emphasizing the current situation in Manipur, Ajit expressed disappointment over the hardships endured by the student community, adding that education is vital to all societal progress.
Research colony Kangdia Mani Kangda Mayam Sing Asipa, they could put Tasalaga, Manipur, Amadi, Manipur, Wamdale, Mayam Sing Asika, Equaga, breezing Ama, Samnabagi, Tanzama, Lobo Habisi, Adama, Itogan with the Nasipa of the Lagli. Siga Marilena, Dr. Ronaldo Lystrom, Magna, Dr. Proto Cluster, Kaubama, 2 billion Suraba, with Galaxy Ama, Grammars, Manaputo E, kindness, my lack wife, see, Yam no Ajaba, Adumatic Penzaba Pojaba, Aduna, Maram Oduna, Ronaldo Lystrom Singasi, National Research Center, Observani, how could you start as Ronaldo? Lady have say, Akoi Nixing Buffay, Ponaba Habisnibadi, Akoli Payade, Aduna Simutanza, Equina, Ronaldo Gumna, Matunda, Karikambo Kalon Cielaga, Konash, Manipuri, Imaleba, Putok, Sige, have the Putok, Habis the Ronaldo South Kudamo, Pirame, Modadi, Loktak.
Now, Sagolban MLA RK Imo laid a foundation stone for overhead tank and emergency service reservoir, which will be constructed under Amrut 2.0. Once completed, the project aims to provide water to residences located in and around Sagolban Bijoy Govinda. Speaking on the sideline, MLA Imo maintained that the pilot project will be constructed under the aegis of PHE department. He maintained that Sagolban constituency does not face major water scarcity and it also has water ATM at Sagolban Maino Lairak and Kwakaithel Laimukhujam Laikai. He also sought support from people of Sagolban constituency in development projects that are undertaken in the constituency.
Pilot project da 24/7 water supply pinanabagi adugumba project gi makhadida pangtonaba lairiba koiba localities mya hojik laiba padana department na kan honabi badagi sagolbangi mafam ayamba da hojik isingi nungaiba ma adum phawi ayamba regular water supply drinking water supply fangi loina na koi water ATM ani masu kun khak lakwa Manipur da adusu sagolbanda amana maino lerak amana ngarang na han koi sangha gi ba kwakatelem khujum lekai da adumaina koi pangtok chei aduna basic facilities amenities prajada yauna Honabagi Thoramsida, vision Namayauna, Mayam Sanction Minabani.
Now, Federation Students Organization Kangleipak, FESOK, has strongly condemned the theft of 17 bags of rice and other materials from Kaisamthong High School in the wee hours of today. In a press release issued by its Secretary of Education and Library, KSH Naucha, FESOK termed the act as highly regressive and unworthy of a civilized society. The release further stated that stealing rice meant for students' midday meals is a direct violation of children's rights and a shameful act. It noted that Kaisamthong High School remains fully functional with over 550 enrolled students despite being a government school. FESOK emphasized that such criminal acts in a sacred educational space are unacceptable and deeply concerning. The student body urged the Manipur Police Department to take immediate action, apprehend the culprits, and ensure appropriate legal punishment. The organization also appealed to the public to share any information related to the incident with the nearest police station or with FESOK directly to help identify those responsible. Students of Waikong Government High School and their parents took out a sit-in to draw the attention of relevant authority to send required number of teachers for the school. The school currently lacks teachers and some of the teachers have been transferred. Speaking on the sideline, School Management Committee President Samjit Sabam Acho highlighted the problem faced by the students. The school also lacks proper infrastructure. He urged the government to send required number of teachers for the school at the earliest so that students can have uninterrupted education.
School si akhoi swai ji leitar lairang da leiba yam education yam nam leiba lamne adu oja si masing yam wat oja ji oja manga khak tale akhoi chhatra di ji akhoi ge chani ge yakhai tari ki bathak le class 10 phau da aduna lei oja sing wat panina akhoi parents sing ni yam wat de si ge ru angang ji lai tami ba pram pharo da tungi lami ge angang sing si moi si chema da human resource development wat da ben moi ki jebam lei ba
what if oja sing ji da gi amuka su lokhu pi ra ga di chhatra sing ji da kari ora kan aduna parents was I point out angang sing ki dam ta yam na wa jai aduna ku matam da thabi ra oja awat ka do next of then da fi de hai di teacher wa la ni class to ho re ba aduna mare na ba sing na koi school si gi awat lo in sing di da ga thabi ra na ba hai.
Now it is time for a short break. We'll be right back.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. Lilong Haurebi College Students Union 2025-26 has urged the authorities concerned to immediately halt alleged ploys to transfer the college principal, Professor Muhammad A. Sattar Shah. In a press release, the union condemned the move as a politically motivated and erroneous step. Highlighting the landmark development achieved during Professor Shah's tenure, the union clarified that it has no connection to the ongoing ploy orchestrated by certain individuals using its name. The student body further warned of intense agitations if the covert plans of replacing the principal are not abandoned immediately. District Administration Bisnupur and Art of Living jointly organized a program on stress management with the aim to help people manage their stress during this unrest situation in the state. Bisnupur DC Puja Elangbam, ADM Bisnupur Toijam Upendro attended the program. Speaking in the program, which was held at DC Conference Hall, DC Puja Elangbam highlighted the significance of stress management in offices and at homes. During the program, Swami Prem Swarup and Rajak Rahman of Art of Living showcased breathing techniques, meditation and yoga postures to manage stress. Now, as part of the Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin, the Swachh Gaon Surakshit Jal Yuva SGSJ campaign 2026 commenced across Gram Panchayats in Chandil district on June 1st. The campaign was officially launched by the Public Health Engineering Department PHED, led by Executive Engineer K. Khambamaring, Assistant Engineer Naiswo Kim Aimol, R.D. Mauring and R.L. Ngamring in the presence of village headmen from across the districts. Several initiatives related to solid waste management and environmental conservation, including a massive tree plantation drive, will be carried out during the campaign, which is scheduled to conclude on June 5. Now, Paunam Gunindro, Vice Chancellor of Manipur University of Culture, has emphasized the critical need to promote indigenous games among today's youths. He made the remarks during the inauguration of the first Manipur Seboti Kaunaba competition at Hudon Lairembi Tarang Apan Balampak in Yurembam Mayay Laikai. The event, organized by Kundrakbam Kwaklay Ningsing Tausang, was also attended by Youth Affairs and Sports Director Dr. Mayengbam Beto, Apunba Manipur Huyen Lanlong Lup President Okram Mangle Maitay, and Piba Wari Liba radio artist Yumnam Boro. Speaking further, Gunindro expressed deep concern over the decline of traditional sports among young people, stating that these games possess unique characteristics that are essential for physical fitness. The Vice Chancellor also noted that they form the foundational elements of Thangta and remain deeply intertwined with the state's rich culture and heritage.
Seboti kaunaba adi mukna kangji mukna yubi labu haidus yelong masane singsi lamdam chi top top makhali masane ni masi tasengna akoigi hakchangchi fit oina thamnaba tinjang gaijingba samaj ma oidnaba amadi nupa thupa hetare ba aduma masane singsi da hariba akoigi ngasimak toriba seboti kaunnabi haribse masi thangtagi yamna manu oiba akoi sajil amani haijiriba Seboti kaunabagi masi kenose khangdabe adaba amasung heitabe adaba amu oideba.
Kumbi Kendra Progressive Farmers Association organized a seed distribution program for progressive farmers engaged in high-quality farming in the area. Hybrid seeds were distributed to farmers at Ibutho Sampaurel Pakhangba Community Hall at Wangu Terakong, Makhalekay. The program was sponsored by President of Panchayati Raj Parishad Manipur Laisangthem Sanayay, where high-quality paddy hybrid seeds and microfret vitamins were distributed to 100 farmers for cultivation across 40 hectares. Association Secretary K.H. Biren also distributed booklets on organic farming to the beneficiaries. Speaking on the occasion, El Sanayay stated that the good quality seeds are essential for achieving high yields. He emphasized that seeds provided would help farmers increase production significantly. He further announced that support would be extended to farmers in the first, second, and third phases, encouraging them to adopt organic farming practices for sustainable and profitable agriculture, ultimately contributing to a healthier society. The program was attended by Kumbi Kendra Progressive Farmers Association President Sanasam Dinesh, Secretary K.H. Biren, and several other office bearers and members. Now, All Gas Care AGC Manipur organized a training cum awareness program on safe handling of LPG gas cylinder and to prevent any accidents at Bisnupur District's Nachau Kaithel Mamang Community Hall today. During the program, experts demonstrated on how to use and how to care for LPG gas in order to prevent fire incidents. Thadau Superintendent of Police Thoubal Superintendent of Police SP Manoj Prabhakar extended financial assistance of 3 lakh rupees from the District VDF Welfare Fund to the bereaved family of deceased VDF personnel Thokchom Manglem today. The monetary aid was handed over to Manglem's wife Thokchom Sanamani Devi at the SP's office chamber. Additional SP Law and Order P. Shankar, senior Manipur police officials, and executive members of the VDF Welfare Association, Thoubal, were also present in extending financial assistance. Manglem, who was attached to the Hairok B Company VDF post, tragically lost his life in a road mishap on May 21st. Swabalambi Bharat Abhiyan SBA Manipur Prant organized an awareness program on entrepreneurship and self-reliance at Free Progress Academy in Konthaujam today. Vice Chancellor of DMU Professor W. Chand Babu, Roshni Kumar Yambem and Dr. Binota Thokchom of Swadeshi Jagran Manch SJM Manipur, convener of SJM Satyam Laisang Them and full-time member of SJM Ngangbam Jelson attended the program. Speaking in the program, Vice Chancellor of DM University, Professor Chand Babu, maintained that India aims to be a developed nation by 2047, and for that to happen, India needs to focus on self-reliance and people need to use more locally made products and also to support local entrepreneurs. Further, Professor Chand Babu emphasized on the need for educational institutions to impart 3 components, which are skill, behavior, and attitude, while also warning that knowledge without skill is incomplete.
Roshni Kumar Yamdemna as an entrepreneur she Langsida Sangsal Lapana, Akoyanga Mayam, youth Mayam, line the motivate of the Bayati and 40%. School the lady was Sata Sati Pudama Kamso, Bazapuna Masisi, appreciate of them 12. Knowledge, skill, and attitude and behavior. High developed component of Humakan, school should the Giakoy. Some people Angang Mayam, Hayan Batu line of the Angang, the Yokat Pipagi, the Karaman lady.
Moving on to national news. 5 new judges, including 4 High Court Chief Justices and Senior Advocate V. Mohana, were sworn in as judges of the Supreme Court on Tuesday, taking the apex court to near full strength following recent increase in its sanctioned strength. Chief Justice of India Surya Kant administered the oath of the office to Justices Shil Nagu, Sri Chandrasekhar, Sanjeev Sachdeva, Arun Palli, and V. Mohana. The appointments were notified by the Union government on Monday after being recommended by Supreme Court Collegium on May 27. With the new induction, Supreme Court's working strength has risen to 36 judges, excluding CJI, leaving only one vacancy against sanctioned strength of 37 judges. The appointments follow Centre's decision to increase Supreme Court's sanctioned strength from 33 to 37 judges to address mounting case pendency, which has crossed 92,000 cases, and to facilitate regular consultations of larger benches. Elevation of V. Mohana is particularly significant as it raises representation of women on the apex court bench, where Justice B.V. Nagaratna was previously the sole woman judge. A distinguished senior advocate, Mohana becomes only the second woman lawyer to be directly elevated from the bar to the Supreme Court after Justice Indu Malhotra in 2018. Moving on to sports. 13th Imphal East District Shooting Championship 2026 kicked off at shooting range of Manipur Rifles Association in Taothong Lamsang today. The championship is being organized by Imphal East District Rifle Association under the supervision of Manipur Rifle Association MRA. Senior Vice President of Imphal East Manipur Rifles Association L. Manoranjan, Secretary of Manipur Rifle Association Guru Mayum Yaima, and President of Imphal East District Shooting Association N. Indrajit graced the opening day function of the championship, which will be held till June 6. A total of 115 shooters, including 100 men and 15 women, are competing in 73 events.
I don't know if international middle promotion can my honor to know I do. I could soon honor to be the blind and cover lager practice of the Ghana or machine pulling a young yama, full concentration that Oza Guru may am teaching Magatana than a kind of Mozagatana and a Karena. I'm going to get a don't the Lakna, Marks the Gajan in a Mating Patan, Magi Awata Maru of the Magi Kids Kande, Yanjan Vina Dumana, Kitan Honor Day. Aku isi national dan international di ambil ni mereka sempurna apa wahai si hajar kai matang pada training jadi. Thank you.
Alamanna adaram balai hatta bawakal khallabadi haksang da hatta balai na amat chelabadi. Mi khudi magna positive koi bawakal khallabadi समाज असीदा लईबा प्रॉब्लम्स में हम असे खरदो वलसु होकनी सुतरमदा नेगेटिव ओइबा वकल नत्रगा एटीट्यूड लईरबदी मागी माइंडा डिस्ट्रैक्शन लाकनी अदुना अफबा वकन खदियु अमसुंग अफबमी ओइनबा होनबिलु.
And now the weather report. According to ICR Regional Center Lamphel-Pad, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 29.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 21.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 92% in the morning and 71% in the evening. Manipur received a maximum rainfall of 23.1 millimeters in the last 24 hours. Before we wrap up, the headlines once again. Myanmar President Min Aung Hlaing assures Prime Minister Narendra Modi that its territory won't be used against New Delhi's security interests. Joint Tribes Council Manipur JTCM announces immediate lifting of total emergency shutdown imposed across Zeliangrong region. MP Dr. Rangomchabi Molakoitam inspects Lamlai PHC, exposes dilapidated infrastructure and inadequate healthcare facilities. And Home Minister Govindas Ponthojam visits District Hospital Bisnupur to inspect proposed upgradation of healthcare facility from its existing 50-bed capacity to modern 200-bed hospital. And that is all the news we have for now. More news coming up at 8. Keep watching SKTV News.